I want to make this video because it's for someone that's new to maybe selling product or, singles specifically. I'm sharing my personal experiences that I've had over the past few months, starting to finally sell some stuff, moving into other things. So last month in April, I did two giant Facebook marketplace sales of sealed product. One sale was for a little over 3 grand. The other sale was also for a little over 3 grand. And what I got rid of was a lot of Sword and Shield and Scarlet Violet era Elite Trainer boxes. Some, Mega Charizard UPCs was the other product, and like a couple smaller sealed ancillary products as well. Um, Sold those for around 80% uh, in bulk. So one lot was like over 3 grand. Had a lot of Darkness Ablaze, Vivid Voltage, Paradox Rift, Temporal Forces, like a couple good ones. Obsidian Flames, how they evolved. But when you pool them all together and you want someone to actually take all that product, you're going to have to sacrifice a little bit of your percentage. So everything I sold on that first one was like around 80%. Do the same thing 2 weeks later. A lot of just ancillary Sword and Shield base set, Scarlet Violet base set, ETBs, just a lot of those ETBs that I just felt like getting rid of. And again, same guy did at 80% again, valued a little over 3 grand that I got in cash both times. So 3 grand, 3 grand, a little over 6 grand. And then I did a singles sale. So a lot of singles highlighted by like the Mew V, Gold Arceus, and like a couple other bigger hitter cards, and then just a bunch of dinky ones, like Flamethrower guy from like the Full Art Trainer from what is it, Phantasmal Flames, like a bunch of duplicates of Crown Zenith Galarian Galleries like Paris and like some of those other like $5 to $10 cards. Again, though, pulled all those together, valued around like 800-900 bucks. Did a trade with a guy to get some singles and PSA 10 Giratina V Star. So no cash on that one, but again, traded all that bulk. He took it all around 85-ish%. If you are trying to pool a bunch of things together, it's going to be hard to get 90+%, especially on like somewhere like Facebook Marketplace. You could try eBay, but then you got to worry about like shipping things and chargebacks or buyers like I didn't get my stuff, and then they side with the buyer. eBay, that is, will side with the buyer, and then you're out your product and your money. Just things that go through my head. So I've been sticking to Facebook Marketplace. I completed my Shroud Fable Master Set. I have everything listed here, valued around $1,059 right now, and that's just the full arts and above. That's not like the commons and uncommons and stuff. I had that in here, and I think it totaled around like an extra $40. Is like $1,098 total, including all the commons and uncommons. But I ended up just removing that from the listing on Facebook Marketplace, and I just took a screenshot of this with like all the slab or all the singles, and this is it. This is my collector now. This is the selling tab I made. So it's got the Greninja Kingdra promos. Persian, $70 now. This gold energy is still $68, which is crazy. But these top 10 cards, Cassiopeia and up, are valued a little over $600. So just these top 10 cards, around $600+. And then I got just the rest of them, Monkey Dory, Beware, Dusknoir, all these golds and everything. So you can see it ends right. I'll end up removing a couple of these last ones. So what, 80 cents, 8 cents, 50 cents. I remove those, it's like an extra $2 off. So it's just everything from full art and above, the Reverum, ultra rare and above. So that's what I have listed on the Facebook Marketplace. And I'm going to whoever ends up buying this is going to get just that binder with all the commons and uncommons and stuff for free with it. But what I've noticed is I got a lot of offers trying to buy just like Greninja Kingdra Persian. Some people are just like, I just want the Greninja Kingdra. Others want like these three, and then the Duskull, Dusclops, Dusknoir line. Like people are trying to like pick just pieces of the cards, not the full set. I have to go like, no, sorry, I'm trying to get rid of all this in one. So right now I currently have it listed on Facebook Marketplace instead of $1,050. I have it listed around 800. So it's around 80-ish% of market value. And it's been about 3 days. So I'm not getting impatient, but compared to my last 3 sales, it was a lot easier. Maybe just it was a little bit more of a liquid stuff. So you gotta learn, and I'm learning this now. I had a lot of the master set of this complete, and I had to spend like $200 to finish it off with like the Darkness Energy, the Pheasantipity and stuff. And I'm like, oh, let me just complete this. I'll sell it online as a master set. Might be a little easier to move that way. That couldn't be farther from the truth, especially because it's Shroud of Fable. A lot of people meme about it and go, you have a Shroud of Fable master set. What are you thinking? Well, I opened a lot of this and pulled a lot of this last year when everything was just stupid, crazy expensive, and I could get like ETBs for $40 at Target because no one else wanted them, and I wanted to open something. So that's what I've been doing. You could equate that to like people opening Perfect Order right now. It's the same concept, getting product to open at retail price. But if you look, like these cards have been climbing. Like I remember when I was working on this set, and like a master set was worth like $600 at the time, and now it's shot up over 1,000. These cards are climbing. Obviously, these aren't included technically in the master set, these promos, but I'm just including them because I think it'll help make it a little more liquid, in my personal opinion. So I'm going to give it another week, see if I get a nibble at $800. If not, I'm going to try and knock it down to 750. Um, and if I don't get a nibble there, then I might have to go down to 700. At the end of the day, I need to get that money and I need to put it into something that I know is going to outperform this right here. The problem is some of these cards are going to perform. The others, you start going down to these golds and stuff. And while they're, $20 or so, which is still pretty good, just to try to get this all sold at once, it's going to be very hard. You can see like a lot of these cards, $1, $2, $6, some tens and stuff. And a lot of people just don't want any of this stuff. They just want the top hitters. So my goal is to try and get this all done in one swoop around $750, and put it into another card instead of cash. So the goal would be to maybe get like this Sylveon VMAX from Evolving Skies, the Leafeon from Evolving Skies, or the Mewtwo V-Star from Crown Zenith. That's the goal, is get one of these three cards. Just thinking over time, these will outperform everything I got right here. And if you look on eBay, just search Shrouded Fable Master Set. You have one listing right here for $850, complete Master Set. You got a lot with just the base Master Set, selling around $150. Partially completed Master Set. Okay, one other Master Set I think right here for $900. So two Master Sets listed for Shrouded Fable online, $850 and $900. A bunch of just the base on here too, going for anywhere from $75 to $150. So you can see these are probably been sitting here for a while. It's hard to sell a Master Set because a lot of people just want to nitpick and get the desirable cards. That's all they want because those are the most liquid. I've had some messages on Facebook already, people asking me about it, just trying to nitpick cards. I've been sending out offers to other people that have these cards listed in my area on Facebook Marketplace. I'm like, hey, here's my listing. It's value over $1,050. If you want this, I would trade it for this straight up. Gives you a deal. You get some more value from the cards. And a lot of people are like, no, I just want like a few of these cards. I don't really want the hassle of having everything. So I am learning that. It seemed a lot easier the first time I did it. Maybe because I just had some more popular cards that carried it, or maybe just, right place, right time, the buyer and things like that. It's only been 3 days, so I just need to practice patience still, and that right buyer will come. One person did offer me $800, and then wanted to meet up this weekend, and I said, yeah, here's the place, and then he just kind of ghosted me, so that didn't end up falling through. So I do just need to be a little bit more patient, but it is something for you to consider. You're thinking, oh, I'll get a Master Set, and I'll be able to sell this, and it'll have a premium because it's fully complete. Someone's going to want to buy that, and it's not necessarily true 99% of the time, I would think. Just from my experience and my personal opinion, that is. So just be cautious if you're trying to do that. Just know, a lot of people are just trying to chase the top cards. You know what I mean? Persian, King Trigger Ninja, Duskull line, Houndoom, obviously too. A lot of people are just trying to chase these top 10 cards. So just want to share my thoughts. Just want to share my experience. Just a little bit of caution for you. Don't try to Master Set something unless you plan on holding it and collecting it for a long time. Don't think you're going to do this and then turn a quick profit or, have an easy sale, because it is a slower sale at the end of the day. So just my thoughts, just my opinions. Leave a comment. Are you guys trying to Master Set anything? I also still need to finish Master Setting the Crown Zenith Galarian Gallery. That is something that I know is popular because it's Crown Zenith. Everyone loves that set. All those cards in the Galarian Gallery are like good tier cards. Everyone's going to want those in the future. It would be, I feel like, a little bit more liquid than Shrouded Fable because it's Shrouded Fable. I get it. It's poopy. But yeah, the goal is to get one of these PSA 10 cards. Add that to my PSA collection, or my little slab briefcase, whatever it is. Because I just know, all three of these cards will probably be $1,000 by the end of the year. That's the goal. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Just want to share my thoughts again. And we'll see you in the next one.